February 9th here in southern Ontario, Canada. So what does Canada know about the Chinese balloon? Well, I, as a Canadian citizen, have not a clue, not an iota of an idea. Marco Pinocchio, the aptly named Pinocchio, Marco Mendicino, safety minister of Canada, I don't think he could tell the truth if he held a gun to his head. But when questioned in Parliament by the press, be it the government Department of Misinformation, the mainstream media, or any independent media, or when questioned in some kind of a committee, I don't know what it was, with Rachel Dancho, nothing, not a clue. He does not admit or deny that the country even knew about it, that any of our security agencies knew about it, the military. CSIS is, if you're outside of our country, it's the equivalent of the American CIA. I'll come back to them. I haven't a clue. I don't think anybody in Canada does. I'm not even sure Marco Pinocchio has a clue. Well, he probably does, but he's not giving up anything. Nothing. Not the remotest resemblance of a scrap of information. Other than the regime of Trudeau has all of our best interests at heart, and the bullshit is so thick you couldn't find the floor if you shoveled for the rest of your days. So we have no idea. Absolutely none. Now, I'm not going to comment on, because I have no idea what the reality of this balloon or balloons are. Chinese involvement, blah, blah. I'm just sticking to the Canadian side of things. We haven't a clue because all we're fed is what a mushroom is. And we're kept in the dark. The only thing we know for sure, excuse me, as Canadians, is since day one, almost 8 years now since Trudeau's been in power, CSIS, again, our equivalent of the CIA, has been admonishing him, advising him, haranguing him to not have anything to do with China, with our security, with anything and everything. And yet he blatantly ignores them. The preeminent head, most secure thing we have in the country. I mean, the RCMP are just police on the street when it comes right down to it, compared to CSIS. He ignores them totally, does what he wants with China. I could go on at length about how many of our mineral resources, how much billions of dollars we've given them. I mean, Trudeau couldn't be further in bed with them, despite, again, CSIS advising him against it. But to come back to the Chinese balloon, I haven't a fucking clue. How about you?